Imagine waking up tomorrow and realizing that the absolute biggest wealth-building opportunity since the dawn of the internet is happening right now. I mean, not in 10 years, not in 5 years, literally today. And yet, somehow, most people are just completely ignoring it. In today's Explainer, we're going to give you the direct roadmap to demystifying this massive shift. We'll look at exactly how artificial intelligence is creating this whole new generation of millionaires, which industries are being turned upside down, and what everyday people like you and me can do right now to position ourselves for this historic opportunity. Here's our roadmap for this Explainer. We'll be moving quickly through 6 key areas: the greatest wealth transfer, the 5 AI millionaires, industries facing instant disruption, the job replacement myth, how to start today, and finally, some hidden risks and final thoughts. Okay, let's dive right into Section 1, the greatest wealth transfer, or history's newest boom. You know, history actually follows a pretty predictable pattern. Every major technological breakthrough creates very clear winners and losers. Look at the timeline we've got here. Back in the 1990s, the internet boom created thousands of millionaires. People who understood e-commerce early on got rich, while, let's be honest, everyone else was still trying to figure out what an email was. Then, in the 2000s, the smartphone era hit, and companies like Apple and Uber generated just unimaginable wealth. Today, we're right in the middle of the logical third wave, artificial intelligence, and experts are predicting AI could actually create more wealth in the next decade than any single technology in human history. But why? I mean, why does technology create so much wealth in the first place? Well, the reason is actually pretty simple. It multiplies human productivity. For the very first time in history, intelligence itself is becoming scalable. Just think about the magnitude of that for a second. Machines can now independently write, analyze, research, design, code, translate, and even help make critical business decisions. AI is hands down the most powerful productivity tool humanity has ever seen. It's allowing one single person to easily do the work of 10. And this brilliantly illustrates the shift. 20 years ago, starting a successful business required massive capital and huge teams of people. Today, one person armed with the right AI tools can basically act as an entire corporate department. AI can handle your business plans, your market research, running your ads, handling customer support, the whole shebang. The cost of building a company has absolutely plummeted, and when the barrier to entry falls this dramatically, incredible opportunities rise up to take its place. All right, well, let's build on that as we move into Section 2, the 5 AI millionaires and finding your specific path. This wealth transfer, it's already begun, and everyday people are figuring out where they fit in. There are generally 5 categories of people generating wealth right now: AI entrepreneurs, AI service providers, AI content creators, AI investors, and AI-powered professionals. And honestly, the best part about this list is that you absolutely do not have to be a tech genius to fit into one of these paths. Let's start right at the top with Type 1, the AI entrepreneurs. These are the folks out there building the actual AI products and platforms. They're basically acting like the dot-com founders of the 90s, building the next generation of highly valued startups, companies that literally didn't even exist 2 years ago, but are now hitting billion-dollar valuations. Now, maybe you're thinking, I don't want to build the next to OpenAI. That's totally fine, because that is exactly where Type 2 comes in, the AI service providers. Look at this quote we pull from the sources. Companies desperately need guidance. They need automation. They need AI integration. Think about it. Corporate panic is a massive opportunity. People are getting wealthy simply by acting as consultants and agencies for traditional businesses that are just absolutely terrified of being left behind. Then we've got groups 3 and 4, content creators and investors. For creators, AI has been a total game changer. High-quality videos, podcasts, newsletters, things that used to require a massive production crew can now be produced by individuals. Creators are scaling their storytelling like wildfire. Meanwhile, the investors are out there looking for the picks and shovels of this modern gold rush. They're betting big on the infrastructure. Stuff like semiconductor chips, data centers, robotics, and cloud computing. So the crucial point here is that Type 5 might actually be the largest group of all, the AI-powered professionals. We're talking doctors, lawyers, marketers, accountants, people who simply learn to work alongside AI to become dramatically more productive. And as we know, productivity directly equals higher income. The highest earners in the future won't necessarily be the tech developers. They're going to be the everyday professionals who leverage AI to supercharge their daily grind. Which brings us perfectly to Section 3, industries facing instant disruption. Adapt or survive. Scalable intelligence is actively upending major sectors right this second. Just look at this breakdown. In marketing, AI is writing full campaigns instantly. Over in software, tiny teams are generating code at record speeds. In healthcare, it's jumping in to assist with incredibly complex diagnostics. And in finance, things like fraud detection and risk management are becoming heavily AI-driven. The bottom line is, businesses that adapt to these specific use cases are going to thrive. The ones that ignore them, well, they're going to struggle to keep the lights on. Now, let's tackle the elephant in the room with Section 4, the job replacement myth and the real winners and losers. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the framing. With all this wild disruption, it is completely natural to be terrified of AI taking jobs. But asking, will AI replace humans, is just the wrong question entirely. The right question is, will humans using AI replace humans who refuse to use AI? I mean, think about it. AI is a multiplier. The automobile severely reduced the demand for horses, right? But it created millions of jobs for mechanics and logistics companies. AI is going to do the exact same thing. The winners aren't going to be the machines. They'll be the humans who embrace them. So how do we actually do this? Let's get into Section 5, how to start today with an actionable blueprint. Let's move to this blueprint and see how this all builds together. How do you actually position yourself right now? Step 1, just learn the basic AI tools. Start experimenting today. Step 2, hand off your boring, repetitive tasks to automation. Step 3, double down and develop the uniquely human skills that machines just don't have. Step 4, actually apply AI to solve real-world problems. And Step 5, create undeniable value for businesses or consumers. Listen, you don't need millions of dollars or a fancy computer science degree to do this. You just need curiosity. And maybe a decent Wi-Fi connection. All right, let's slow down for just a second for Section 6, Hidden Risks and Final Thoughts. Time for a quick reality check. Because before we wrap up, we need to be clear about something. AI is absolutely no exception to the laws of economics. We are definitely going to see failed startups. We're going to see market bubbles burst, and we will definitely see overhyped products that deliver absolutely nothing. The rapid pace of this technological change is going to induce whiplash for a lot of people. The sobering reality is that not everyone who enters this space is going to strike it rich. Because at the end of the day, you have to remember this. AI is a tool. It is not a magic machine. While the barrier to entry has dramatically lowered, the actual requirements for long-term success remain fundamentally human. If you really want to succeed, you still need to execute. You still need discipline, you need creativity, and you absolutely need persistence. AI is more than happy to do the heavy lifting, but you still have to be the one steering the ship. Look, the AI revolution isn't something that's just coming soon. It is already here. And history always rewards those who recognize the shift before everyone else does. The biggest question right now isn't whether AI will change the world. It's whether you are going to be one of the people who benefits from it. So we'll leave you with this final provocative thought to chew on. Do you think AI will ultimately create more opportunities or eliminate more jobs over the next decade? Thank you so much for joining us for this explainer, and we will catch you next time.